Only one team will keep the winning ways going to start the season as we're off in week 2. Starting at the 10. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. This is caught downfield by Allen. It's a 21-yard gain. And the Chargers will have a first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They'll run here with Amari on Hinton. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. He'll get 2 yards, and that brings up 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Raiders have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field.
Cook is hit, and he fumbles it. And they scoop it up, time to push for the line. And they'll advance it no further. They belt him as he tries bringing that fumble forward. Waiting their turn on that sideline. You'd have thought they'd be focused in and ready for this, Brock, but instead, their very first snap nearly ends with them giving it away.
Well, thankfully, somebody was...
His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Junior Colson. And the Chargers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number one. And number two, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. It's caught. This is Ladd McConkey. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. About 4 yards on that carry. It's going to be 2nd down for him.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
It's a gain of 6. And the Chargers first down.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Has it man, it's Tyler Conklin. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That's 16 on the pickup. And it brings up an LA first down.
Los Angeles.
Catch made left side by McConkey. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers parlay the interception into points. Ladd McConkey with a touchdown. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Chargers just about ready. And there they go, sending it away. Trey Tucker to return it. Good work so far. He's got room. Reaches the 30. And that is a touchdown. The Raiders reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Has this at the 6. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out.
At their own 27-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Herbert. That's incomplete left side. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
I can promise you that is a throw, and it's a quarterback when it leaves your hands you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB can cut off and take the other way.
And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw, almost an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
This one misses the tight end. And that brings up 4th and long. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Takes out a one-stop. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Chargers bringing the pressure, and they got him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kind of feel like we're watching a welcome to the NFL moment for this rookie quarterback. Hey, kid, yeah, the rush gets here a little bit faster at this level than it does the college game.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Derwin James picks it. And the Chargers take over as he records his 10th career INT.
I know coaches, they know this. They know this is part of what comes with breaking in a rookie quarterback. Even the best are going to have interception-riddled games early in their careers. You don't like it, but you expect it, and now you're going to really see how he responds to it.
And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Buckets, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, like the greats used to do.
From the pistol, it's Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
On 3rd down, Herbert. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 28. Give him 13 on that play. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
1st down, Chargers.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Throw left side, grabbed by Allen. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7. The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
He's going to throw this one. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Man, he has already been burned twice in this opening half, Brock, and that probably should have been the trifecta, just avoiding his 3rd interception.
Now, he's going to have to look in the mirror and make some serious adjustments here, because that 3rd pick, if he keeps making these kind of decisions, that 3rd pick's a-coming. He cannot be this careless with the football.
3rd down from the gun. He puts some juice on a deep throat. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Chargers will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. That last interception gave him a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets him another one so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
1st and 10, Herbert. Short pass brought in. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Running it with Hampton. Breaks the tackle, still going. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
He finds McConkey. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
And the Chargers 1st down.
Allen sent in motion right. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Setting up the running back screen. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my 1st preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
On carry, this is Najee Harris. A 4-yard pickup, and they're just inches shy as we reach third down. Offense up to the line fast.
That's a gain of 4.
A third down run with Harris. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a first and goal.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
First down from the red zone. Escapes the pocket. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. So after the incomplete pass, here's second and goal. Hampton now up the middle. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers grow their lead just before halftime. Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chargers double their lead to 14.
Raiders 7.
The Chargers just about ready. And there they go, sending it away. And that one bounces through the end zone. A touchback.
Over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. That's Mayer. He's got it. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Second and 6 now. Hits his running back. Now he's past the 25. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders making a one-score game before halftime.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball. He gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He fields it from the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun. Running back sent in motion. Herbert on first down. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's got them quite the gain here, partners, as he finally is brought to a stop.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Hampton trying the left side. And he's going to be encouraged out of bounds there with a pickup of 4. It's 2nd and 6.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
It's Hampton on second. And they find them after just a yard, and it's third down. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Throwing on first is Herbert. Snared by his running back, it's Najee Harris. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Herbert from the gun. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And the Raiders do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. They go play action. Here's Smith. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer. Extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Back to the air. It's Smith. Complete out to the right side. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for Raiders first. New set of downs for him from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46.
Shotgun give here to Gentile. And he's able to get this down to the 36. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
That's another Raiders first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
From the gun, Smith. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
From the 28. And no look there, and that's what falls to the ground.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
On third down, Gentile. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for Raiders first.
That's another Las Vegas first down.
They'll go from the gun with Edwards. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you could come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Finds him quickly on the RPO. Trying to beat him with a quick pass, but not quick enough. That winds up as a loss.
I I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
Here we go. 13-8. No balls. Check 58.
Third and long for him here. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So it seems like either way they were getting a fourth down here, but this way cost them some extra yardage too.
Hey, I get you want to avoid a possible turnover by forcing it down the field, but it's really hard to find a scenario where 10 yards and a loss of downs is the better outcome.
A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. You hate to see this on fourth down for that defense, roughing the kicker, and now they've got a first inside the red zone. Into traffic, complete. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone, instead stopped at the 2. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
There has been a constant for tight ends through the decades, from Kellen Winslow to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. When you are big and you've got length and use your body against those defenders, even double coverage can't stop you.
First and goal, they're going option. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Cape, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Raiders cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He'll take this at the 10. And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or two short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. The play fake, now Herbert to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Catch made left side by McConkey. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Now Herbert to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they face second down. It's Herbert once more. Dumped off to his running back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Herbert to throw once more. On the move, headed right. That one's nabbed by Allen. And as he goes out of bounds, we've got a flag on the play, likely against the defense. Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty. On the 44-yard line now, first and 10. They'll run here following the penalty. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Best run games in this league have balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
And the Chargers first down.
Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Caught quickly on the slant. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Good luck defending that short yardage slam. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Now an inside give to Hampton. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. All right, we reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
On 3rd and 2, Herbert. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Picked off by Darian Porter. And the Raiders have it as he records the first interception of his young career. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick. A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front had to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. Brought in along the sideline, just need an official ruling, and they say catch. Great play. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
For Las Vegas. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Going left side, Bowers has it. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook was wide open.
From the 42. Oh, try and force it into the slant. It's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. And now this offense has got a chance to do so.
They'll start with a give to Harris. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play sat down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Completed to his running back. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
Here's 2nd and 5. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Looking to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Carlson's extra point is good. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Herbert back to it after the pick. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Hampton gets the handoff. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Now we'll see the medical team head out towards a Charger who's still on the field and in some pain. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Buys time, rolling right. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to the air. Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. Offense in the hurry up here. He'll throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on down. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. A play fake. Now Smith to throw. He put everything he had into this one. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7. Here's Genty. A So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. And right away, we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Now we get to a very interesting call on 3rd down. Kind of a crescendo to this drive. Can the defense rise up knowing there is no margin for error? Just a single yard to go.
Tried to get this one outside, Brock, but he did not make it. They stopped him right at the line of scrimmage. He's short. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. On comes Daniel Carlson for a pretty important kick. This is a chip shot from the left hash. Carlson's kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. When they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
Starting from the 5. Making some progress here. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Herbert from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Now to throw. Pressure comes, and he's taken down. The Raiders got him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. You're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Is a turnover on down.
And off to Genty. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. The Black Hole can take that party over to the Vegas Strip as the Raiders win at home. And they're